family, I'm Graham Honeycutt, your host. House to Home is the story of all of us seeking to feel at home. At times, all of us feel out of place, and our homes are supposed to be this place of respite. But for some in our community, it's a place of extra struggle and burden. That's where our story begins today, with a bright 10-year-old girl named Zola who lives with her parents and 4 siblings here in this 2-story home. We are going to look today at some of the challenges that her family face, and we're going to be looking at how can we turn this house into a home. So come along, let's go. That's where our story begins. Maybe you can imagine what it's like to get up these stairs in a wheelchair. Hey there, how's it going? Hey, I'm Graham.
Hi, Graham. I'm Holly.
Nice to meet you.
Hi, I'm Corey. How you doing?
Pleasure.
Yeah, welcome to our home.
Awesome, thank you.
So Zola is our youngest, and Zola was born with a rare condition called osteogenesis imperfecta. And so that means that she has very brittle bones. And so just in her everyday life, she can break very easily.
For Zola's care, it's a lot of, could be physical lifting, transferring to her wheelchair, to the bed, making sure that she's safe in doing that. The other kids, I think, do a great job of helping us out too. It's not just mom and dad. They pitch in. Her sister definitely plays with her, gets down and plays with her, and just like any other kids would do. And they treat her just as normal.
When we built this home, our construction company, said that they would be building an ADA bathroom for Zola. And since day one, it really hasn't met our needs. Also just her basic, she just cannot even wash her hands on her own because she can't roll under the sink and brush her teeth on her own, or even just look in the mirror. And, just like any other girl wants to do.
We did our hair this morning, and I took a picture on my phone, and she wanted to see it. She couldn't see it. Can't really lift her up to a mirror that's her height yet. So looking forward to that too, the independence for her to actually take note and do that stuff rather than ask for permission or ask for help.
Like when my dad said that if you gotta take a picture of my hair where I can see it, mostly when that mirror is made, I would be able to see it by myself, and I'll be able to wash my hands better than asking someone to help me wash my hands.
We were at her pediatrician's appointment one time, and I had just kind of shared with the struggles that we were having, and she recommended to get in contact with Tucker's house. So I called that day.
What we're excited for today is the fact that we can actually have access to the bathroom. Just roll right in, no barriers, go right in the shower, the sink and the bathroom and the toilet and everything, and make sure that's just a smooth transition. Cleanliness and safety is really big for us, and so you guys are helping us put out a ramp towards the side entrance here, and making sure that transition is really easy. Before that, we actually had to lift her down. Took 3 of us to get her up and down, just to exit that way.
We are very excited about getting the ramp to, if the power was out or anything like that, and we couldn't get the garage door open, or an emergency situation where we couldn't use that, it's very important that she has another way out of this home. So we are just excited to be able to have these modifications and see what, give her a little independence and freedom, and, to be able to just be Zola.
After meeting with Zola and her family, we can see that her bathroom and shower have minimal accessibility, and her inability to go outside on her own is extremely unsafe. For this project, we'll be installing a new zero-entry shower so that it is safer and more accessible. Pocket the bathroom door to increase space and mobility. Install a wheelchair-accessible roll-under sink in the bathroom, and pour a new concrete ramp so that Zola can have full accessibility to and from the house. The estimated project cost is $25,000, and the estimated timeline is 4 weeks to reveal day. Now that we fully understand Zola's needs, it's time to put our plan into action and get to work on making this house a home.
I'm Riley Bedingfield, and I'm the operations director. I do a mix of things, helping coordinate with our contractors, just to set up the process with the families, with the projects, get them all planned out, and help get the projects kicked off. And then from there, make the process as seamless as possible.
Now we are about halfway through with construction. In order to efficiently complete these projects, it's very important to check in with our team periodically and see how things are progressing. Today, we are meeting with our architect to discuss how the construction is going and to address any challenges that might have come up.
Yeah, so today is cool because now, when I first come here and I see it just as it is, and then I come today and see it while it's in the middle of construction kind of, so the walls are open, the studs are exposed. Also, the floor has been exposed so that it can be retiled, and that also involved making sure that the shower area is sloped to the drain. And then we looked at a relocation of the sink drain. So we wanted to look at where those pipes are hitting the wall, making sure that they're gonna be off center from where they were before, so there's a little bit more mobility under the sink. It's really satisfying to visualize something, ideate change, and then see the change and have it become a physical reality. So I really love that it's collaborative, that you're doing things for people with people in mind, so that you're listening to what people need and then you're responding to them in both a creative way and a way that's supportive of functionality. That's super satisfying to me.
That was a great meeting. We got everybody on the same page. We got the architect out here. Everything's looking good. We're understanding the challenges and getting things more wrapped up. So we're looking to finish this project here in the next 2 to 3 weeks. So we will be back then to check in on the project and have that final reveal. Zola's project is ready for the reveal. It is reveal day. I'm excited. I hope you are too. Let's go take a look and see if Zola's house is more like a home. Come on.
Our goal with everything with Zola is just removing every barrier, especially within our home. We meet so many outside of our home, and so this is two less barriers with the ramp and with her bathroom that we can just be us. We can just be the club family and hang out, and we don't have to worry about simple things like washing hands and just things that,
Number one is widening this doorway so she has full access in and out. Roll under sink, that's something very typical in our bathrooms. Just giving her the ability to wash her hands, brush her teeth on her own, and not have to have supervision always. That's a big thing for us is, we want to really maximize the independence that you can have in the bathroom. The 0-entry shower now, a big staple for us as well at Tucker's house. Removing that lip, any barrier in between there and the shower. Really tiling more out on the wall. So any splashback gets on the tile, on the wall, and then, not having that wood rod that we had on the baseboards before. And then providing enough space for the caregiver to also be in the shower with the child or young adult and be able to bathe them that way.
For me, the other day we came home from just a family event, and it was the first time that I got to say, Zola, go wash your hands. And it was this awe moment for me. I think it was the first time in my life where I was not helping her wash her hands, with a washcloth. And it was she went to the bathroom and washed her hands, and I went to my bathroom and washed my hands, and it was just it was this cool moment. It was just I almost started crying. This is cool. This is, it's such a simple thing, but it was so big in our world.
The biggest difference because my mom washed my hair, she always kind of has to lean over me to get my hair. But now, since we have a bigger space in my shower, she can just go up behind me and wash my hair, and it's easier for her to just go back there and just wash it and stuff.
It's important to be not only comfortable in your home, but safe in your home. And if there's ever an emergency, we're not worried about trying to get the garage door open. We can just go out that door and be able to have access back and forth.
If we're going somewhere with the whole family, everyone goes out the porch way, and I always have to go out the garage way. But now I can go out the same way everyone else goes.
We poured concrete here to actually make this a ramp instead of a step. when you're doing a ramp, you just really want to make sure that the grading is proper, that you don't want Zola like running away here. So installing the curb around it, just so as she's being wheeled down or can wheel down herself, that she wouldn't tip over in any case there.
This absolutely feels more like home. I know we talked about earlier was your home should be a place you're comfortable, that you can be yourself in and enjoy our time together and grow that more rather than worrying about the small day-to-day things.
We're excited to see the potential that Tucker's House and Churchill Mortgage and all can make an impact on our community and really just change the lives of many, many families.
Tucker's House is they help people to have easier things to help them get around their house and stuff.
I think it's nice to have Tucker's House and these people out there that are doing good things within the community, bringing awareness like this show and being a part of not only just coming in the home, meeting the families, getting to know them, but also representing them out in other areas. So it's important for that to stay in that conversation and for those voices to be heard because those are usually the smallest voices out there.
We are wrapped up here at the Club Family's home and Zola's family, and it's just been a pleasure serving them, and I'm just so appreciative that we were able to do this and see the modifications that were been made with the ramp and the bathroom. We wouldn't be able to do this without the support of our financial partners. So thank you to Churchill Mortgage and all of our financial partners on this project. Another thing that this takes, we say all the time at Tucker's House, these are community projects. It takes the help of viewers like you. So if you'd like to help support Tucker's House and help support families like Zola, visit tuckershouse.org and get in touch. And we will see you on the next episode of House to Home. Take care.
One of the reasons that we feel our partnership with Tucker's House is so important is that the work that you do brings home and comfort in ways that many of us take for granted to those who otherwise wouldn't have that opportunity. Well, we believe it's our responsibility to help all the families that reach out to us achieve what we call the real American dream of debt-free homeownership, regardless of their starting point. We want to get them on that path to realize that winning with money, starting with their home, is possible. Because when families know that that's possible, it opens up opportunities in their life, which brings hope. And so at the end of the day, it's our job to bring hope to families that they can live a great life in a safe home.